the cervix. The cervical orgasm is the queen of all female orgasms. They are amazing, life-changing, transcendent experiences. This is why I emphasize them so much and draw people's attention away from the clitoris, because once you've had a cervical orgasm, you'll never go back. The cervix lies at the deepest point inside the vagina, protruding out like a set of puckered lips. You need to go deep inside to access it. In Taoist sexual reflexology, the cervix is the acupressure point for the heart. So stimulating it will open the heart of the woman. And the heart must be open for the cervix to fully respond physically. To have a cervical orgasm, you need to be with someone that you have an emotional connection with, i.e. your heart is open to that person. Then your cervix will open. Even in a long-term partnership, if your heart is closed to your partner, you won't get there. You have to do whatever clearing work it takes to be open and trusting with each other again. That's the only way that you'll access these orgasms. If your heart ain't in it, it ain't happening. So what does it feel like? You'll have waves of pleasure moving through your entire body. Emotionally, you'll feel deeply opened and vulnerable. Often women will cry tears of release or joy, or just, they can't even identify what it is. There's just waves of emotion that comes over them. And this is all this stuck, stored energy that's inside the vagina that you're clearing out. And this is good. Spiritually, you feel very connected to yourself, connected to your partner, and to the world at large. And these feelings can last and reverberate for days afterward. This is the medicine that makes a woman well fucked. It clears out days and weeks and years of pent-up tension that's just lurking in the heart and in the vagina. I often say that cervical orgasms feel like you've taken ecstasy, and that's because the cervix is a spiritual gateway. It's connected to the energy meridian that leads all the way up to the crown chakra, which is the spiritual chakra. And that's why you feel blissed out, peaceful, centered, and self-realized. Get your cervico spiritual enlightenment right here, folks. Yes, all this and more. Cervical orgasm tips. The most important thing that you can do is to clear the air between you and your partner. If it isn't, no amount of touch or thrusting is going to get you there. In fact, it will probably hurt in that situation. Physically, you want to be in a position that gives you the greatest access to the cervix, like, say, missionary with a woman's legs up over her head. Sustained stimulation of the cervix is key. 30 to 45 minutes of penetration can often be what's needed, especially if a woman hasn't really explored this territory before. All kinds of emotions and feelings might come up. This is good. This is actually a good sign that you're hitting into this deeper territory. Stick with them and surrender to them. Breathe through them. When they come up, just breathe through them and allow them to move through you. For more in-depth information on how to achieve cervical orgasms and many, many more, check out my online salon, How to Be a Well-Fucked Woman, which is the Orgasmopedia of all things orgasm. You can find the link for that below. If you like this video, give it some love, thumb it up, up, and share it with anyone that you think might need some vagina love, or, vaginas that you love, or people who love vaginas. Leave a comment below, and for more videos on enlightened life, love, sex, and all things well fucked, subscribe to my channel.